Next up for the Halloween Spookfest / Playing by the Pound, we have Terror of the Vampire. This was a game made by Urgergerg and Kabotal Paz, the people who also made Cheetahs Are What Meant to Be Fat. After they made that game, I actually ended up looking through their kind of library of other games they made, and they made a lot of games for Adventure Game Studios specifically. This is one of them. A lot of them feature fat characters in them, too. I wouldn't call Terror of the Vampire precisely a fat fur game, but I would call it a game with obese fat furry characters, and they're showing up as main characters, and yeah, casual fat fur game is what I would call this, and quite a fitting for this month as well. Well, quite fitting for last month, but we're extending last month because I'm a ghost and I can do that. So, we're going to be checking out Terror of the Vampire today. Now, I have one disclaimer to make. There is a bit of adult humor in this game, in the dialogue. If something like Leisure Suit Larry offends you, you might not want to watch this game. However, the adult jokes in particular, I think there's just like one early on. I don't believe there's any others besides that. There's also a joke about hallucinogenic mushrooms, but yeah, if a random sex joke bothers you, leave. But if it doesn't bother you and you're okay with a joke that actually is funny, then stick around. In any case, before we begin, if you like the video, do think about giving it a like. And if you haven't subscribed yet, think about doing that as well. If you really want to help out, though, come over to Twitch. We're trying to reach partner over here, but we need more viewers to do it. So whether you want to lurk or chat, if you want to come by, please feel free, and you'd really help out by adding to the view count. We also have a pretty cool Discord community if you want to check that out. And I have a Ko-fi link if you want to help directly monetize my content. All links are in the description, so check them out at your leisure. To be fair, the Day of the Dead is a festival that lasts a few days, so why don't we do that with Halloween for this stream? Exactly! Also, it's always a shame how the moment Halloween ends, the day after, November 1st, everybody starts focusing on Christmas, especially advertisers. I think that's uncool. Why don't we give the spooky season time to wind down? Why don't we just cut it off the moment Halloween night ends? I think that's a little silly, so let's extend the spooks a bit and wind down from it properly. Anyhow, let's begin Terror of the Vampire. Apparently this is a proper adventure game, so if anybody knows of any guides and if any of the chat wants to be a helpful bugger and pull up a guide for this game, because apparently they exist, I might need it. I'm not the smartest of adventure games, so if somebody could act as a wingman, I would appreciate that. Alright. There is no spoken voices in this game, so I will be voice acting everything. Just a moment. The first thing I noted upon setting foot in that vaguely Eastern European village was the chill that permeated the night air, uncharacteristic of such a stormy night. It was in these harsh conditions that the myth of the vampire first sprung up, and like a crawling weed began throttling the imaginations of the undeveloped mind. For you and I, of sound British breeding and correctly proportioned forehead, these monsters are nothing more than penny dreadful diversions. But to the vaguely Eastern European race, they seem as real and as vivid as your hand in front of your eyes, or the medical benefits of a daily trepanning. But what leads these poor souls to harbor these delusions? What shadow have such flights of fancy cast over the development of their civilization? And most importantly, is it possible that by applying modern treatment, they might be cured of these deviant notions? That, dear reader, is what I had come here to find out. You can immediately tell we have a stuck-up main character. Also a badger. Also, if the sound volume is a little low, I will turn it up, just ask. How fascinating. If it weren't for the lack of bow ties, one could almost believe I was still amongst civilized society. Do not be alarmed, denizens of this vaguely Eastern European Gothic hamlet. My name is Dr. Ego Goodmind, Ph.D., and I come from a place beyond the woods called London. Your village has been selected as a case study in my exciting new book about the psychology behind the foolish and silly superstitions that still pervade amongst your population. Oh no, a Londoner. Anyone who grants me an interview will be rewarded with exposure to the latest in these psychological sciences, befitting your confused and uneducated minds no end. Anyone interested in this project needs simply form an orderly queue in front of me, starting now. Starting Now! This is the weirdest head night show ever, Jasmine. I suppose my vague Eastern European must be a little rustier than I thought. No matter. I shall make my case to these misbegotten souls one-on-one. Then how could I fail to be understood? Alright then. So let's see what we got. Well, okay, first things first when you play an adventure game. Hit the button that lets you save and save the game. How do we save actually? I don't actually know. Let's see. Let's look at our lighter. I ran out of tobacco some months ago and lost my pipe over the North Sea, but I still have my trusty lighter. Okay, what's this craniometer? My craniometer. Now mostly a souvenir of less informed time in my life. Just imagine. A time when I couldn't assess the circumference of a patient's skull by sight alone. Oh, is that a real thing? Probably. An unfinished manuscript for my newest work, the Empirical Vampirical. Some authors would simply be content to examine why the descendants of vague Eastern Europe still cling to old folklore beliefs about monsters stalking the night. But Dr. E.O. Goodmind goes deeper, asking the real questions such as, what the heck? And, gosh, aren't these people silly? What's more, I'll answer them too, just as soon as I get some interviews with some authentic salt-of-the-earth locals. These are walk-to keys? Okay. So we can psychoanalyze, we can give... Okay, typical adventure game buttons. Look at, use, talk to, move, pick up, but also... And give, and psychoanalyze. Psychoanalyze, huh? Alright, how do we save, though? I'd love to know. I really thought there'd be, like, a way to save the game, but maybe not? If anybody's played this game, please let me know how you save. Hello. I shouldn't leave just yet. This is the best opportunity I've had so far to ask the local populace about this country about their vampire superstitions. Yeah, I wasn't trying to leave. Let's look at the snake. A snake with a table to herself. Okay. I thought it was just hit escape, but it's not doing anything. Actually, hold on to that. Saving is kind of important in adventure games. One moment. Here we go. Controls. Oh my god, the description on the controls is written by the Badger, so it's super long. From the title screen onwards, pressing escape will bring up a menu allowing you to adjust auto settings to have voice acting off and on. Once we add it, that is. And save once the point of the story. You prefer to have use of multi-save slots. Adventure game studios built in can be accessed with keys F5 and F6. Oh. Well, I guess I'll be doing that because escape, for some odd reason, doesn't do a damn thing. Oh, now it does? What the f... Okay, now it... And until, of course, I've already tried to troubleshoot, at which point it totally works fine. Voice to text. I guess there's no voice to this. Okay, well, I don't know. I love it. Like, I was pressing escape a whole bunch. Nothing happened. I go look it up. I come back. Now it works. Cool. Let's give lighter to snake. As a fringe medical practitioner, I'm used to my people not appreciating my gifts, but adding knowledge to that list might be too much to bear. Okay, I was joking around. Let's talk to the snake. Hello, stranger. Greeting, my good woman. I was wondering if might. Oh, be warned, young traveler. Return from which ye have come. Turn back and avoid the fate of all those foolish enough to trespass upon the devil's own soil. These are accursed lands, and accursed shall be all who seek out its mysteries. Be warned! Be warned! But if you do stay, make sure to visit the old clock tower, architectural jewel in our little Hamlet's crown. Alright. I was wondering if you could consent to an interview. What? Interview? Who are you, the Rosers? No, madam. I am a world-renowned psychoanalyst. Psychoanal what now? Psychoanalyst. I observe behaviors, categorize personalities, and apply scientific method to solving the problems of the brain. Sounds like mumble-jumble, mate. You best mind your tongue around here with that kind of nonsense in you. You'll make folks around comfortable. But it's not nonsense. These rural areas simply haven't... Be warned about making people uncomfortable with your brain witch talk. Talk normally in a normal tone of voice of these lambs, traveler. For those who do not will be doomed to the life of an outcast sitting in the tavern corners yelling at strangers. Be warned. The fucking eyes on this snake right now. Alright. In other circumstances, this woman make a fascinating case study, but I fear I'm not making much headway. I should speak to a few different people. Wait, actually, I want to talk to them more. Oh. The game keeps thinking I want to go outside. No. If I want dire warnings, I go to my malpractice solicitor. I need someone who would talk to me about the local folklore. Oh, I guess I can't talk to them anymore. Alright. Fair enough. There's stairs. Use stairs? Don't go up there! We aren't renting rooms at the moment. There's dust mites. Huge ones. Okay. That's fine. I don't want to deal with huge dust mites. They bite. Alright. Hello. Innkeeper. I'm just going to stand behind you for some reason. Could I have a moment of your time for an interview? Sorry, boyo. You caught me on the clock. So you have. Oh, okay. Afraid I'm too busy to indulge you. What are you busy doing, if you don't mind my asking? You offended me, boyo. Isn't it obvious? I'm the innkeeper of this establishment. So I am. I am keeping the inn, keeping the peace, keeping calm and carrying on. You certainly have the carrying on down pat. Ignore him. He's upset because he misses our son. So he is. What's off to university? So he did. Left old Bexley here to run the place by himself. There's no reason my husband couldn't help behind the bar, of course. Oh, it's a gay couple. In old-timey Eastern Europe. That's surprising. Cool. Gay bets. Delirious he is with his loneliness, saying the daftest things. How can I help behind the bar and sit here keeping vigil? Oh yes, I also forgot to mention. I also keep vigil. So I do. Anything else you keep? Exotic fish. Nifty. That is nifty. By any chance, would you be keeping vigil against vampires? Now why on earth would you go talking about a thing like that? Enough to set Fell's constitution is talk like that, so it is. So you are scared of vampires. Would you say this is a community-wide belief? Would you say that with minimal folksy flair, as ink is limited? First off, of course I am scared of bloody vampires, boyo. Why else would I cultivate such a large amount of protective net fat? Oh, that's a good point. I have that too. Second, put away the pen. I shan't be having you roping me into long-winded conversation about things that are better left unuttered. So they are. Left unuttered. I think I'll just write so they are ×2 for now to save time. Stop writing! Crumbs. He's too jittery to give me anything useful. There must be someone in here who talked to me about the local beliefs. Let's look at him, actually. Didn't do that. A rather large bat. I'm surprised the stools here can take his weight. Let's see. Move bat. No, that's not possible. That's impossible. Talk to him more. I'll talk to you no more until you choose a better subject matter, boyo. I could try. Lovely weather today? I'm terribly sorry. I'm more at home with a good, wordy psychological diagnosis than I am with small talk. Takes practice like any other skill, boyo. I myself am an expert in the art of talking small, so I am. So much so I could talk for hours, and it's like I'm hardly saying a thing at all. I remember once, and forevermore, it would be held as the most exciting sandwich spread of our generation. So it would. The end. Wait, what just happened? I just told you a 46-minute anecdote. My word, you are skilled! Just like that! Alright, let's look around a bit more. That's gonna be a table. Obviously, I can talk to the other bat. Looks varnished! I had no idea they knew what varnish was in this fledgling corner of the world. We have such an unlikable character. Ah, free stool. I have been on my feet a lot today with all the I could take you no furthers for the local coach drivers. Alright. An anecdote? Oh yeah, that's how you say it. What's this certificate? This health certificate appears to be written in soy sauce and stamped with ketchup. Or a do-it-yourself kind of business. I mean, I don't think you can do that yourself, but okay. Though I don't also think this is the era of health inspections, but I don't know. An upsetting amount of the drinks served here are things I prescribed. I mean, stay healthy, I guess. What else can we look at? Sign. Anecdote, right. Tavern rules. Rule 1. No talking about vampires. That's it? Pretty simple rules list. Taps on a barrel. What a surreal sculpture. He doesn't understand drinking? Alright. An exit? Okay, let's go. Actually, wait. Can I go there? Wait, it's behind the bar, so probably not. No, kitchen's off limits for customers. Fair enough. I actually kind of expected that. Who's in the kitchen? Oh, wait, this is an exit? What's over here? Oh. Hello. Throw rugs. I think my next book on abnormal psyches should be about whatever soul thought these rugs would be a good interior design choice. Fireplace. So Vulture, that's probably a perfectly friendly... They were at a cross. The only warm reception I've had since I entered this tavern. Vampire Teeth Trophy. What? What's this? A set of fanged teeth framed with ruby red lips. The lips are constructed from racks. Whose gratitude of a sculptor whose wife I slay. Was gratitude of a sculptor whose wife I slay. What? That sounds ghastly. No, what sounds ghastly is song you used to sing when you push button. Don't worry, I long ago destroy button. Wait, this song is... This is... I'm gonna turn up the music, I've decided. Because it just occurred... I wasn't paying too much attention to the music, but suddenly I just paid attention to the music. Yeah. Alright. What else we can look at here? Giant Fang. Here is trophy from slaying rare giant vampire, over 40 feet tall. My word, what kind of a battle was that? We'll tell you one thing, the stakes had never been higher. God damn it. Epic wrote this game. The fucking smile. Hat. Interesting enough, this is not trophy for vampire fight. I'm one of few people in line of work since Dark Ages to face bona fide dragon. Tell truth was not threatening encounter. It offered to draw me sketch, then get embarrassed about drawing skills and hot drop hat as leaving. Thus no one believes this is trophy of dragon. Hattie, they say. Why you slay detective and door-to-door salesman or male rights activist? I will always know. Sam's hat. Because Samuel was involved in this game. Samuel the Better. I actually didn't address that. Yes, Samuel was also involved in the creation of this game. Part of the reason there's fat characters. I'm so confused by the Sandopoulos song just being here. Hello. This is a cozy little nook. Would personally say is more cranny than nook. How distasteful. How that word is very distasteful. Could I have a moment of your time for an interview? Time is not free, small man. You have vampires you want me to hunt. Oh, this is extraordinary. You believe that you will hunt vampires. Why, this is... Have you hurt people you believe to be vampires? It would be fantastic if you had... I mean, obviously not. It would make you dangerously deranged. But that's what would make you so compelling as a subject. Hey, what you writing? You rival vampire hunter? You here to write down trade secrets? Oh, no, madame. I am in a quite different line of work. Oh, so you werewolf hunter scab looking to branch out. Get out of here! Blast, I don't think she'll talk to me again. God, we do not give a shit about anything but making our thesis. Especially not the well-being of others. You and me are done talking now, scab. I like scab as an insult, that's good. Alright, I guess we're done here. Sam did the graphics of the base pics. Okay, fair enough. And this is actually kind of an older game. I don't know. Let me actually check that. Hold on a second. I'll let you know exactly when it came out. It came out in... This link will tell me. Okay, well, it's a summer bundle. It's in 2017. Came out in 2017, if you're wondering. Middle July? Okay. Didn't even come around October. I thought it would. Alright, anyways, we haven't talked to the barman. I don't know why I didn't hear. Barman, hello. Oh, well met, traveler. Might I trouble you for a small tete-a-tete? What's that? I've never heard that word before. I've never made one, but tell me which bottles to grab. Oh, no. Sorry, you misunderstand. I was hoping to sit down and have an in-depth interview with you about... I'd love to be right with you, love. Hang on there. Sorry, I have to be serving paying customers. Maybe ask someone else to chit-chat with you. My husband over there's not busy. Ever? Yeah, I could tell. He's kind of probably embedded on that stool. Surprised. Actually, I just realized he's not sitting on a stool. He's sitting on 2 stools because he's too fat for one. One for each cheek, as you know. Alright. Are you running this place alone? Certainly feels like it these days. My husband's apparently not up to much since our son left for university. Our chef only works when he feels like it, and our son is, well, at university. Sorry, were you here to order something, or... Let's see. Yes. May I order something, my good man? Sure thing. We have ale and hard liquor. Food is whatever our chef feels like making today. What'll it be? Lunch. May I order some lunch? Let me find out. How's today's menu looking, Jan? What have I told you about rushing me, you swill-slinging pleb? I see. Sorry, sir. It seems inspiration hasn't struck him yet today. Another bloody reason for the Muggins here to do all the work. Damn and blast. I've spoken to every well-lit patron on this place, and not one of them was willing to talk to me for my book. I'm loath to give up, but I feel it might be time to move on. Nah, let's keep talking. Exclamation. Okay. May I order something? Let's try a drink. Do you serve anything in non-alcoholic? I personally don't imbibe. That's something we have in common. Ah, splendid. What do you drink around here? Like I said, we serve ale and hard liquor. I suppose I'll have an ale. Not to drink, mind you, merely to support a local business. I appreciate that. We're being hit really hard by those new chain taverns. Here you go, chain taverns. Alright, so your son's at university. What? Oh, yes, away at university, far away. Good show. You must be awfully proud of him for escaping the uncultured crab barrel of ignorance that passes for civilization in these rural villages, what? Right. Where is he, then? What? Nowhere! I mean... University. But which university? The... vaguely Eastern European College of... Advanced Studies. I'm not familiar with the institution. But then again, why would I be? I'm sure it's as prestigious as boy of his station could be expected to get into. Hurrah for... what's the chap's name? Byron. Our son's name's Byron. Hurrah for Byron. He seems to be ignoring me. So just to be clear, you're not here to spend any money. I shouldn't think so, no. I guess we're done here. He did indicate we should leave. Wait, hold on. Darling, what are you... I have to, Hoxton. I did pay for an L, yeah, that's true. You said you were a doctor. Dr. Ego Goodmind, right? Oh, that's right. I'm writing a book titled The Empirical Vampirical. It's an in-depth study of... Keep your voice down. I don't want anyone eavesdropping. Don't worry, no one is. Over here, please. Alright, here we are. What was it you wanted to tell me, my good man? It's our son. No, he's not here, you incredibly obtuse anthropomorphic badger. Right, university, wasn't it? He's not at university. He's upstairs. He's one of them. A dust mite! What did you first find out? A vampire! Fascinating! He has no social grace whatsoever. My son's a vampire! Fascinating! And this is a claim he makes himself? And you believe him? He didn't need to claim anything. He lunched my husband. Fangs Verd. I could barely recognize him. Oh, this is wonderful! Usually vampirism is described as an unruly mob posthumously, but a self-identifying case. Listen, you're a doctor. I heard you asking about his kind. Can you help him? Sir, I can help anyone with an inflection of the mind. I've cured parakeets who thought they were pangolins, investment bankers who thought they were people. That's pretty good. And now I shall pioneer a bold new chapter in my science and in my thrilling nonfiction book. I shall cure a vampire bat. We're actually fruit bats. I shall cure a vampire fruit bat. Alright, I admit it. I'm a little peeved there wasn't thunder that time. So you're going to help him? You can cure him? Oh, thank God. I mean, literally thank God. I thought... You thought there was no hope, but you hadn't met Dr. Ego Goodmind, and Hope is my middle name. It's also more a girl's name. I wonder if mother was expecting a daughter. You know, sometimes I wonder if the idea of gender will seem somewhat antiquated in years hence. And then I think, no, and I am correct. I have a degree. I'm still overflowing with gratitude, but find it hard to keep covering how very, very annoying you find you as a person. Right you are. Save the anthropological insight for the patient. Sure, let's say I did that. Let's say I said that. Onwards and upwards. Our main character is so shitty. Also have second fat bat. Ye gods! So they finally brought me someone to drink. Wait, no. I can't do that with this chain on. Why are you here? Well, let's look around. But this is dreadful. Someone fill this orgone accumulator with clothes. What? That's kind of what it's for. Turnip. Good lord. Keeping the chap in captivity is cruel enough, but a turnip for his only food. No preparation, no garnish, no ketchup. This I cannot excuse. Let's see. Slash wallpaper. This was done in a state of absolute blind feral rage. I deduce that you, Byron, do not enjoy being chained up. Killer diagnosis, Doc. I'm just getting started, my dear boy. It seems unmade, but also strangely unused. The bed. Window. Moonlight is streaming in through the window. So does sunlight during the day. I have to sleep under my bed. Let's see what else we got. Byron. The bartender and his husband. They've got their son chained up. They do. What a travesty. Let's can I pick up there? Does one have to? Oh, very well. It's an adventure game. Give me the fucking turnip. Let's also turn up a save, I feel like. I noticed it's a single save file, so I'm assuming that means that there's no way to soft lock yourself out of winning in this adventure game, which is good. Very cute fat bat. I feel like fat vampires are very rare media. And we've seen 2 today's stream. Actually, yeah. Wait, did I see... Oh, look at myself. It's me, Dr. Ego Goodmind, BHD. You know, the fact his first name is Ego is fairly appropriate. All right, let's see about talking to the bat. You're chained up. You're observant. Who did this to you? Who do you think? My loving parents, for my own protection. Also the protection of the town, whose blood I'll drink if I get free. This is unacceptable. I can't treat you like this. I will have words. Many, many words. So many. I don't appreciate your sarcastic tone. Though I understand it's just a combination of misplaced hostility intended for your parents and nerves of being confronted with a world-renowned psychoanalyst. You have me all figured out, don't you? Thank you for noticing. I'm here to cure you. You're a liar. Or deluded. There's no cure. Not so! This delusion is yours, young man. One compounded by a superstitious community, driven home by abusive parents. It is your mind, boy. Your mind is trapped in a fog of ignorance, and with my help I can guide you out. Also, I just realized we're having this conversation while clear across the room and facing away. Good. But first, you must be freed from these chains. Well, I'm in agreement with you there. Did you know another word for my profession is alienist? You must be good at it. I feel alienated already. Hello. Oh, wow, food. Thank you. Alright. You probably don't have psychoanalytical science here in vague Eastern Europe. I've heard of it. You're the guys who's really into talk about sex stuff, right? What? Yeah, like, obsessed. Sex with family members, sex with inanimate objects. That's like the focus of all your studies. I would never. Your personal, probing, penetrative inquiries. Young man, I assure you, you have quite the wrong idea about this kind of psychology I practice. What kind is that, then? The British kind, for one thing. Ugh, lame. The British kind. Once I get those chains off of you, treatment will go much more smoothly. You reckon? Yes. This disrespect you showed for me so far is the result of your environment. Once you're free, you'll come around to my methods and be ready to stop playing vampire. Sounds good to me. How you besting me out? That I will need to think about. Farewell, I say without a period. Cool, you're finished with me. Back to try to escape. Okay. Non-eye contact talking, the power of video games, exactly. Okay, well, I have a tankard of ale, I have a lighter, and I have a cranometer, and I have a turnip. I also have my manuscript. Let's see what we can do. Let's drop a save. Kind of weird there's no music up in this area, but... What should we do? Here, have a turnip. Maybe if you ate some of the food left for you, it would put you in a better frame of mind. To be fair, I did my best. That used to be a beetroot. What? I don't understand. Would you like some ale? Because I have ale, technically. Unless that's the key to this thing, I don't think that's going to help me. Sorry. Try psychoanalyzing. Oh yeah, I haven't actually done that, have I? Let's try psychoanalyzing him to begin with, actually. Psychoanalyze Brian. He's in an advanced state of agitation. My opinion as to the cause would be unresolved parental issues, repressed impulses, and the giant chain around his ankle keeping him confined to this room. 2 out of 3 of these are incredibly easy for me to solve. I wonder which one was the hard one. Can I psychoanalyze myself? Very well. This specimen is one of exemplary mental fortitude, a bastion of rationality and civility in a chaotic world. Moreover, attractive in a bookish, humble sort of way. Heavens, that was quite exhilarating, as well as being a healthy practice for anyone in a position of authority. Yes, quite. God, he's such a fucking jerk. Fear not, young man, your session was not being cut short. I'll be back in short order. Now make sure not to go anywhere. I am liking the sarcastic fat vampire bet. Let's psychoanalyze some more characters, like this snake. Oh, the fuck's this? This elderly snake is utterly fixated on warnings. I would suggest that this is rooted in anxiety caused by personal trauma, the memories of which cause you to project unnecessary concern on others, hence the manifestation of your be warned outbursts. That's hogwash, mate! Only bad thing that ever happened to me is every beer served in this place. I just do me outbursts because they're part of me duties as a tavern crone. I beg your pardon? Tavern crone! That's what I am. Every tavern needs a good crone to dispense warnings and instill dread in visiting outsiders. Your fancy city boys may have your sideshow analysis. Sideshow analysis. Which, I'll be fair, is definitely my type of entertainment. But out here, the noble tradition of croning is still very much a viable trade. I had no idea. Typical city boy. Psychoanalyze some more. Why didn't we get the cool symbol when I did Byron upstairs? Beneath his exterior, substantial and exterior though that is, I sense that his calmness and cheerfulness is not but a mask this tortured soul wears. Paranoia drips this gentleman's soul. Fear is his master in all things as trouble upon trouble bears down upon him. Distracting himself from these threats takes the form of exaggerating the importance of keeping the safety of the tavern itself. Any perceived threat against its safety or integrity he will jump on with vigor and passion, provided it doesn't involve any actual work. Probably. What about barman? Who we don't have the name of. Or do we? Hoxton, I think? Or was Hoxton the fat one? The chap here has a compulsive need to shoulder every piece of responsibility going. Admirable, but unsustainable from a mental health standpoint. And what would you recommend for that, doctor? A week's holiday to reduce stress. That would mean my family starves to death. So effective in a way. Hoxton's the fat. What's the thin one? I don't know if we got his name. Let's see what the vampire hunter psychoanalysis does. Even before I spoke to her, it only took the merest glance at only the vaguest direction where her eyes were to read her character. This is a hardened, ruthless individual, lacking in all empathy, compassion, and basic table manners. Approach with caution. I wonder... I don't know how a vegetable exists with less flavor than eating nothing at all, but our natural world is full of wonders. Well, we have a vampire hunter right down here, which is very dangerous for Byron, I must say. But what if I give the turnip to her? Nothing at all happens, I think. Yep, nothing. Do you want some ale? No, okay. We did, but I forgot. Yeah, I forgot to. Also, my boyfriend was lovely and made an egg cheeseburger. Very kind of him. I'm gonna take a bite of this. Before it gets cold. I guess by take a bite of this, I mean try to bite it and then have every single fucking ingredient for the burger slip out the other side. Cool. Fucking great. That was a sure good bite of bread I had there. He put it on a ciabatta bun. Fuck this, it's too messy. This is like impossible to eat while streaming. My hand is an absolute mess, and what I'm going to do, excuse me for a moment, I'm going to wash my hand and get a fork and eat it with a fork. Screw it. Ciabatta bun is fancy, but it sure as heck doesn't hold a burger in it very well. Good idea, Blink. I'll give you a minute to cut up my burger like a madman. This is like eating pizza with a fork, but to be fair, it's really just that messy. See, the sunny side up egg gets a lot of good flavor, but it makes it heckin' messy. The moment you just push the bun down on top of the sunny side up egg, it just kind of drips out its yolk everywhere. Let me, Yeah, there's no effective way to eat this. Fuck it. I think my method of eating this without getting messy hands is pierce the burger with a fork, take a bite of it. Pierce the bun with a fork, take a bite of it. Enjoy. A tedious but decidedly less messy way to eat this. Alright. Anyways. What am I supposed to do now? Let's see. Maybe just talk to the parents again. Tell them to stop chaining their son up or something. Here we go. Wait, I can order for... Oh yeah, word about Byron. Word about Byron. What happened? Is he cured? Far from it. We need a chat, good sir. Alright. He's chained around the ankle. Chain his neck seemed too cruel. I'm not criticizing the place you chained your boy up. The metal? It's pure silver, I promise. I emptied our savings to have it forged. 2 villagers over, so no one would know. It's secure. I understand that it's secure. That, my good man, is a problem. What do you mean? I cannot treat a man who's being held in a room against his will. My treatments require the patient to feel safe and at ease with his surroundings. I insist that you hand me the keys. I can't. I mean, you must know, releasing the vampire. But he's not really a Oh, never mind. I can see superstition has clouded your judgment beyond reason. I'll just have to find a way to get the boy free. I must be able to use something lying around here. Yeah, what is lying around? Well, maybe a bottle. Take a bottle? That's not on any level how this transaction works. Oh, okay. I guess you wouldn't maybe just picking up something, huh? Alright, fair enough. Can I take a keg? I don't want to stretch out the fabric of my pantaloons. That would be quite heavy. Pick up the bat. Sorry, I'm already married to my work. Oh, and my husband. It's just to remember that. Pick up innkeeper, that's impossible. Yeah, I didn't even try. Let's see. Who brings him his food? That's me. I can't ask Jan to cook anything without arousing suspicion, so I'm stuck taking up ingredients he doesn't want. And what role does your husband play in all this? Oh, Hoxton doesn't go up to see him. Or talk about it. I'm pretty much doing this alone. I see. Can I still order something? Let's see. Jan, any updates on food? An update? Here's an update for you! This place has sucked me dry of inspiration! Every last drop of it! All I want is to create new flavors, new experiences! How can I with these pitiful ingredients? This drab place, with my ghastly hack boss always pressure me to rush jobs! If you don't have ideas, just make them garlic soup. I refuse! Oh, good grief. Garlic soup should be available whenever he stops pouting. Could be a while this time. Can I go back there and talk to him? If I keep pushing, what happens? Jan, the customer's getting hungry. He told me he's starving. He told me he'd pass out soon. They don't know the meaning of starving! I'm starving! For inspiration! And also food! Because I refuse to eat this garlic soup you keep having me make! The garlic soup's very popular, Jan. That's the point! No one wants anything new! They just want the boring old thing they know! And they only want that! Because of its protective properties! No one cares how it tastes! and I don't even have the will to create. This place has broken me. Do you hear that, you swineherd? You broke me! I suppose it was worth another try. Okay, he's not having a great time. What happens if I keep doing this? He wants to make good British food? That's impossible. Unless it's fish and chips, I suppose. Go away! Great. I think we're out of dialogue for that. Did I just get a second L? Nope. Oh well. All's L that ends L. Let's see. Oh. Oh, we have psychological insight options now. Interesting. About your son. I'm not talking about that thing upstairs. You talk to Bexley if you want the details. Oh, that's his name. I wash my wings of it, so I do, so I do. Ah. Bexley tells me you haven't been up to see Byron. At least not since the demonic little bugger attacked me. I wish you'd stop calling him Byron. So I do, so I do. That's not our son up there. He'll always be your son, my good man. I feel it would be beneficial to have his mental health, to have both parents present in his... And what would you know about it? You don't live here. You haven't lost what those have lost. Our son is gone. Bexley needs to learn that, and I won't help you indulge him in this nonsense. So I won't. I suppose I'll just have to cure him without your help. You do that, charlatan. What a nice guy. Granted, we're not a very nice guy either. But at least we're trying to help his son. In a way. Well, for the sake of our book, of course. And we also don't know what the fuck we're doing. But at least we're trying to help, kind of. I would let the Byron take a little bite of blood. I mean, as long as he doesn't drain it dry, I suppose. Okay, we have a psychological insight we can do because we psychoanalyzed him. I've, just seen some teenagers outside carving adults or fuddy-duddies into the woodwork. The sheer cheek of it! I'm an adult, so I am. Bexy, my love, pull me a pipe for when I return. I'm about to walk! Oh boy, this'll be a sight. Don't hurt yourself, dear. Oh wow, walk. He's like sweating as he walks off. Well, I got rid of him. Oh, wait. Ah, the obscuring silhouette. Oh, wait, actually. Pick up tankard. Touching my beer, then, is it? You don't touch another man's beer, so you don't. Where were you raised? Vague Western Europe? Leave off! How did you hear me from outside? I'm a bat, so I am. These ears aren't just for show. So they're not. Ah, is that my beer? Ah, okay, so... I think we need to take that, for some reason. Ah, cheers, love. That belly would bounce. I'd bring you my empty, but then you'd have to pull me another one from that journey. Of course. He needs a drink every time he moves. It's exhausting. Okay, so... How do I pick it up without making noise? Actually, can I maybe go back here now? Since I have seen a lot of the cook interactions, maybe I can go talk to him. Hey, the kitchen is not for Good sir, you want me to treat your son, correct? Correct. Well then, it is imperative that my diagnosis that I have run of the place. When I treated Lord Githersham Grimley, Baron of Greenington, it was only by interviewing every single one of his household staff that I could even begin to piece together his complex web of psychological issues. Very well, but don't blab to him. He doesn't know about Byron's condition. Worry not. Patient confidentiality is as important to me as compulsive shoe theft is the Lord Githersham Grimley, Lord of Greenington. Is he also a fat vampire with that name? Now, if you'll show me through... Okay, so here's our chef then. Well, at least we're in a new area. Let's look around. Blunts, okay. 420. I beg your pardon. Just reading this price tag on your sign here. 4 rubles and 20 kopecks. Is that... really? A bucket for depositing knives too blunt to work with. Okay. Stick of lard. I'm sure several here eat this. At quick glance, it's a label reveals this lard to be 1 day before its best before. As a responsible citizen, I should really remove it from circulation. Okay. Pots pads. Vital cooking equipment, I assume. Oh look, it's the one with the holes! It's the one with the holes! That one can be used for things that need holes. What an impeccably clean stove. The trick is not to cook on days where it seems like no fun. Okay. Garlic. Aha! Garlic! One of God's most naturally ornamental bulbs. Okay, what else can we look at, if anything? Well, the cook himself. Stop that right now! Right this instant! Stop what? Don't play coy! Stop thinking of me as a cook! I can see your command bar. Yeah, it is right there. A tavern cook makes easily consumable slop with the lowest level of effort he can muster. A tavern cook wouldn't source exotic spices from around the world to concoct ingenious new flavor sensations. I sir, am a chef. I suppose I do apologize. I'll adjust my thinking immediately. Good. Alright. Is this okay now? Alright, there we go. A rustic tavern chef. Exactly. Let's talk to him. Hello, good sir. Hello yourself. Hello, Dr. Goodmind. Less creepily. Okay. You seem very passionate about your craft. Craft! A craftsman makes functional items with specific briefs. I, sir, am an artist! You seem very passionate about your art. Art! That's hardly the full story, is it? Can you eat a painting? Would a sonnet provide you with the sustenance needed to live? I, sir, am a... oh. Cosmic Culinary God Emperor! From space! I vanquish moons! Okay. The filled consumables, that is. I see. Why isn't there any food being served out there? It's a long story. You said something earlier about not feeling inspired. No, so you already know it. God, why put me through the pain of asking about it? This is something I could do to inspire you. I don't like to brag, though it is an unfortunate inevitability of describing my professional status, but I'm something of a world-renowned psychoanalyst. I'm sure whatever mental block is keeping the muse from striking is something my treatments can fix in short order. Now, how do you feel about leeches? Pah! Pah and piffle, I say to that. No amount of word vomit from you is going to fix my lack of inspiration. My impotence to create comes from the ingredients I work with, and I've used everything this town has to offer. Well, except turnips, obviously. Obs. The woe is me! Will I be forced to make nothing but garlic soup until the end of my days? Maybe so, but if that is my fate, I shan't go down without a fight. Farewell. Yes, go! You're talking over my muse. The moldy bread got into his head. Hello, Dust Reaver. Welcome. I don't think they even have moldy bread here. Let's try psychoanalyze. You seem an interesting fellow. Would you mind if I compiled an extensive psychological profile on you? It's adorable that you side types think the genius of an artist can be summed up in a written profile. Found a way of your other fallacies like following the recipe is all it takes, and there's a minimum temperature meat should be served at. I suppose I'd like to see you try, but I warn you, I'm not very gullible when it comes to quackery and hoo-ha. Let's start with your hat. Okay. My hat! What about it? It's a chef's hat, so what? It's shaped like a mushroom. It's a hat that chefs wear because I'm a chef. Mushrooms are food. So ergo, you must love to cook. Okay, now when you said you were a doctor, did you actually mean wizard? Because that's spooky! I do love to cook. I'm getting deeper! I'm going deeper! I'm getting more! I can feel you outside my brain! You feel stifled by your life here. How are you doing this? Ah! You feel envy towards your former kitchen assistant, who you believe left for a university. I do believe in true things! This is incredible! I'm getting one more thing. One more detail about your psyche. And it's a crucial one. No, Lord, I can feel it. I can feel it being pulled from my head. It's on the line. I'm reeling it in with my analysis rod. You have a compulsive need to be nonconformist that overrides common sense. And release. Holy macaron! What was that? That, my good man, was the scientific method. Praise science! Amazing! We did such a good job. I don't know what that accomplished. Can we take anything? Like a blood or a bucket? I don't think so. Hello, I'm a well-respected expert on mental health, and here's my bucket of knives. Yeah, that wouldn't really work, would it? What about the blood side? Can I take it? Maybe I should buy one of those for my own practice. It would be a good indication of what kind of bedside manners patients should expect of me. I see. What about... Can I take the lard? No, not myself. I think attempting to climb inside my own pocket could damage my reputation as a mental health care provider. Yeah, let's move out of the way. Get this lard. Did you just put a stick of lard in your pocket? No, I'm terribly sorry. It's not going to be used in something. Well, obviously not now, weirdo! Oh, by the way, I noticed you were mentioning turnips, so... Let me give you this. I wish I could rid myself of this thing, but I don't feel it's the right time. A turnip! The most flavorless of all foodstuffs! The only ingredient I'm willing to work with even more than garlic! Why on earth would you bring me this? Let's see. Alienist Wisdom. Okay, let's do that. I suppose you're right. No one really likes turnips. Only some sort of bold, outside-the-box culinary pioneer would even attempt to make something new and interesting out of it. I'll just go put this in the universally despised root in the bin. Good call on refusing to use it. It's what anybody else would have done. Wait! Over there! Wait one cotton-picking minute! Maybe I am that pioneer. Maybe I can make a fantastic dish out of turnip. In fact, oh goodness, oh joy could it be? I feel inspired to. Yummy! My inspiration's back! Here, take this garlic and tell Bexley it's off the menu! From now on, our main dish is turnip surprise! I tricked him. I got him to want that turnip by saying he didn't want it. But this is the reverse of everything I know about psychology. Exactly. Maybe I should have gone through the other option. Oh. Right. So I was about to say, maybe I should have gone over the other options, but oh well, I guess I'll save the game. And it crashed. I guess I'll go over the other options. It seems that saving in that room may create an error. That's fine, whatever. Did I talk to him already? I don't remember. We can skip through the dialogue real fast, so this won't take long at all. Just gotta make sure I pick up everything again. Not a big deal. Did I already psychoanalyze? I need to make sure I psychoanalyze everybody again, though, too. It's okay. Not a big deal. Oh, you know what? I didn't actually... This is new. I didn't talk to the snake about all this. You said something about an old clock tower. I certainly did. It's just up the road, part of the old church. Full of intricate clockwork gizmos, really ahead of the time. Well, I'm hardly a tourist, but perhaps I'll make the time to... But be warned! Be warned that the church is indeed in renovations, and donations will be strongly encouraged! More strongly than many a traveler is felt comfortable with! Be warned! You warned? I suppose I am. Good! What do you mean when you say the clock tower is ahead of its time? Oh, depends. What year is it now? It's the vague 1800s. No, right. Well, it feels like it should have been built after that. Huh. You know, another word for my profession is alienist. What? That can't be right. I am the alienist. Look at me. I haven't even got no arms. I see. Farewell. Thank you for this. At least we know what to do. Yeah, I just need to psycho up everybody again. I'll save in the end here, too, because I think the kitchen crashes, but we've saved in this area before, so I'll just make sure I save here. Nice and safe that way. Also, I won't even bother telling him to leave yet, because... I mean, didn't really help me last time. I think I need an item to pick up his drink without him noticing. We've seen all this dialogue, so just advancing the scripts and such. And I think I gotta bother the chef enough to have him say all his lines to actually get back there too. So I tried using another stool. Ego did say he was kind of tired. I did though. Oh wait, actually maybe I didn't. That's a good point actually. Okay, that's exhausted. There, I'll sit on the stool. Be warned, young traveler! There's an evil rot within that stool that threatens to tear apart the very structure from under all those who dare trespass upon its mahogany frame. The creaks of that stool are heard throughout the tavern, and all are known to keep away! For one day that stool will break, and on that day, the person on it will fall over. Thank you for the very thorough warning. No problems, babes. Okay. What? Alright, let's go to the back now. Psychoanalyze the vulture, because I did that last time, so why not? Or, excuse me, that's probably just rude to call him vulture. Vampire hunter. Alright, that's all I really had to do there. I don't think that opened up any new options, if I recall. Oh, wait. There is a new option. Why did you say werewolf hunters were scabs earlier? Nah, it's union stuff. Not your concern. What could I do to hear gossip from the Vampire Hunting Union? First off is Monster Hunters Union. Was merger in 74. Second, you would have to be certain you were about to face immediate and imminent death before I told outsider professional secrets. Ah. Interesting. Farewell. Faring well is not a job description, but appreciate thought. Yeah, I guess it wouldn't be. For a vampire hunter. Her, yes. I didn't really use any gender terms, but whatever you want to say. Alright, now... Yeah, so I can save just fine right here. Alright, let's go into the kitchen. Maybe the lard would let us quietly pick up the glass because it's quiet. I don't know, slippery and not noisy. I don't fucking know. Let's look at everything in here, of course. Oh, maybe we can make him trip and then we can get his drink because he's knocked out. I don't know. The lard. Make lard trip on lard, you could say. Jan's pan. Jan's pan. Alright, let's exhaust all the dialogue here. If you need hints, you can ask. Thank you. I'll ask for hints once I run out of new options and stuff popping up. Take the lard. Squishy. Alright, now we're primed and ready, but I'm gonna leave and save in here. Since we know this is a safe room to save in. Yeah, it said something about a sprite violation, so I think something doesn't load correctly in this environment. I don't know what's up with that, but... Alright, let's talk to him. Alright, I need to give him the turnip or he won't react. Alright, turnips are delicious. Turnips are delicious. Oh, okay, let's make a deal. I'll use this as an ingredient if you could say that once with conviction. Turnips are delicious? Maybe get that one more shot. Turnips are delicious. Nope. Turnips are delicious. Nuh-uh. Turnip delish? Maybe give that one more shot. Turnips are dilious. I don't see a C there. Painful. Turnips are delicious? Maybe give that one more shot. Okay, this is not work. Turnips are delicious. Painful. Turnips delicious? Painful. Turnips! Painful. I can't. That's what I thought. I just can't find the right approach to sell this chap on this turnip. Try again. Oh. Actually, I guess I gotta give him the turnip again. Try again. Let's try turnips are healthy. Turnips are healthy. I suppose in London you have the luxury of a bad diet being the cause of early deaths. Over here it's vampires. No one cares, yuppie. I swore never to use my expertise to bend a person's will to their disadvantage, but if I could just get him to trade for this turnip, it would be to everyone's benefit, I'm sure. What else can we do? Turnips are a cool shape. I don't care I don't care about shape. I care about flavor. And of which turnips have none. Turnips have none. Nice. Okay. I'm getting a lot of hits, but I'm just trying to exhaust this. Sometimes bland flavors are comforting. Comfort is a desire of the weak. What else? Why else do you think I work entirely without oven gloves? Because I took them home and used them as a towel, and I'm now embarrassed of the color they turned? Ha! Like, you'd like to believe that, wouldn't you? What? Everyone has some trigger that makes them suspectedly influenced. Only I can figure out his. Alright, let's do it proper. There we go. Let's talk to him some more. Okay, nothing doing. Oh, I got the garlic! Some garlic hanging on a strong, sturdy rope. I guess he gave me the garlic because he didn't need the turnip anymore. Or because he has the turnip, so. Alright. Well, I got well supplied in here. Now the question is, what do I do with the... Well, let's see. Let's talk to Hoxton, get him moving again. After I exhaust the rest of the options, I suppose. Well, he gets off his stools. Can I interact with the stools at all? I can. That can't be a comfortable arrangement. But it's all you can do when you're that fat. Can I use the stool? No, not myself. Wait, what? The material of my clothes is still fine to the touch, and after the even after wear and tear of travel, must remember to write a letter of gratitude to my tailor. Okay. More importantly, let's use the stool. Nope. I'm out of the pub for 2 seconds, and you start to redesign the bloody layout. So you do, so you do. Leave the furniture alone. How did you hear me from outside? Okay, well, this is the rest. Alright, so... Can't sit down either, I was wondering. At least we get to see the nice blubbery animation again. Replace the stool with a rotting one? That is a good idea, but I don't think I can move the stool. Let me see if I can get him to move again. Oh, I have some we randomly just got another question. What was your reasoning behind employing a tavern crone? We don't employ her, so we don't. She's just a regular. Tavern crone's not a real thing. You didn't tip her, did you? I believe I saw one of those newfangled chain taverns being built across the road. Oh no, I hope not. Their complete lack of ambience will be in direct competition with our actively hostile one. Bexley, my love, pull me a pint for when I return. I'm about to walk. Okay. Now let's see. Well, let's see if I can pick up that other stool. Rotted stool. Here we go. Oh, even I can't move that one. He reacts to that too. This area is too good for me to get away of switching anything's position. If I'm going to do this, I need to do it silently. Yes. How? How do we do it silently? That did nothing. Okay. Lard? Maybe? I'm not sure if that would mask our noise per se, but... Use a lard on the floor? I mean, there's no spot on the floor to click, so I doubt that. Unless there is. Let's see. No, there's something in its path to click. Okay, well. I am afraid the teenagers are back, and this time I brought the mathematical proof to back up their claims about adults being fuddy-duddies. I must suppress their findings! Okay, so I can keep making them leave, but I'll try using the lard on things now. I don't know if that will accomplish anything, but... Alright, let's see. It does literally no interaction? Nope, it's not even giving me that doesn't work. It's just not doing anything. What did I talk to his husband while he's out? Actually, yeah, let's see what happens if I order lunch now. Let me see if... Did someone say turn up surprise? Coming right up! I've never heard him that upbeat before. I hope he hasn't been experimenting with the mushrooms in the woods again. Great risotto. Bad come down. Suppose take a seat when you're ready. I'll bring your food right to you. Oh, wait, hold on. This might be progress. Take a seat, huh? Can I... I've been invited to sit down now. I did. See a soul. Gasping. So I am. Okay. Well, he got in before I could sit down. Hey, Josh. Oh, we're gonna try that. Oh dear, that is a somewhat ominous creak. I think it'll hold, however. One, turn up surprise. I guess the name's ironic or something? Ah, new conduction by our illustrious chef. So it is. A lucky chap you are to have such gourmet cuisine before you. Yes, I suppose I am. I don't mind saying that I'm quite peckish after today's excitement. Now, then dig in. So you must. Don't let me detain you a moment. My goodness, look behind you! The tavern crone is doing something incredibly fascinating! So she is, so she is! Be warned, young traveler! I am being used as a distraction! Oh, he's spinning the tape. Heh. Fatty. Oh, the table can spin! Oh, we just learned something important, actually. You have good news? What's your good news? Where's my... You must have eaten it, Boyle. Wolfed it down, so you did, so you did. I don't remember doing that. Probably because it was so bland. Order something with more seasoning next time. Well, I'm still very hungry. I may do just that. What would happen if I... Can I take the bowl? No, okay. This gave me a thought. Use stick of lard on table. No? Okay. Maybe getting drunk by drinking it again and again. Well, it's turnip surprise. Well, we know the table could... Well, I don't know. I'm trying to think. So we made somebody try started new drive and just discovered the drive was an issue. Oh. Well, it's not really good news for your wallet, but... I'm going to save again. I'm getting some thoughts here. The fact the table could spin, I think that might be our trick to getting his drink, maybe. Maybe. I can't see an immediate use. Alright, alright. You want a 4 terabyte NAS drive for your system rebuild? The fuck is an NAS drive? Network attached storage. I don't know what that means. What's it do? Dedicated file storage enables multiple users and heterogeneous client devices to retrieve data from a centralized disk capacity. That doesn't actually explain it for me. I see. It's meant to last longer. Okay, that's a better summary. Maybe we'll talk about once you're here, I guess. You bring it along. I'll think about it. I don't know right now. Yeah. What if I order lunch? Wait, again? The boy's extra hungry. What are you going to do? Another turnip surprise, if you would, Jan. Your dish is my command! Oh! I'm so disturbed right now. He's too happy. Maybe I need you to coordinate this better. Make him go outside again. I think I need my food to get here at the same time he's outside so I can eat. That's just my guess. Never mind, he hurries back in. Oh, turnip surprise! Nah, is that my beer? No, he rushes back in when I sit down. Okay. Okay, okay. I have a thought then. I see you got yourself another turnip surprise there, Boyle. It certainly does look... Look at the paintings on the wall! But I've seen them. But have you really, Boyle? Can you possibly ever truly know a work without dedicated study? Though true masterpieces always have further meaning to the divine, did you find the hidden numbers? I suppose they do warrant a further look. So I have no time to eat, like, I don't have time to interact with the bowl before he does that, by the way. Spin the table before you sit, maybe. I'm not allowed to interact. If you don't recall, I actually tried interacting with the table and it didn't let me. Alright, I'm just gonna keep ordering it. He'll rush back in if I try to sit him outside while I do this. So that's not going to help me. Look behind you. There's a matter of person who gives awards for whatever it says your job was. I say, it's about time. I'm going through the dialogue right now. My word! This is probably... I'm just going to tell we have repeat dialogue for now. I do wonder what we're supposed to do, though. There. Can you put your L down on the table before sitting down? Maybe? Look behind you! That simian gentleman has 3 heads and is selling fine leather jackets and is the second biggest dairy farmer I've ever seen. So it is, so it is. That sentence was obnoxious with no substance, yet I'm compelled to look for nostalgic reasons. What? My word. How many dialogues are there for this? So they may have a... let's see. I'm actually going to try to put down... I guess I'll try placing the L. I don't know what that would exactly accomplish, but... Anytime I try to interact with the table, I'm not allowed to do anything. What do I have in my inventory again? Wait a minute. No? Okay. I thought this clamp thing might prevent it from spitting. No. Apparently not. Look behind you! Fine. If I must. No, the moment I sit down, you thinking I could interact with the bull before I sit down? Have I tried that? I'll try that too, I guess. Oh, fiddlesticks! I have a lot of money, apparently. Just keep ordering turnip surprise over and over again. But no, I can't interact with the bowl that's sitting there. Wait, hold on. Maybe I can. I mean, it's empty, but it actually smells not unappetizing. If I actually get to taste some of this, I might even believe some of my own turnip skilling. I can't just pick this up. This is an empty bowl. I'll get that. Thank you, I guess. Yeah, so the moment I sit down, the food gets served, and I don't have any interactions before he tricks me and then takes the soup. You do realize that the bowl only comes when I sit down, and only when I sit down, and when I sit down I lose control for a while. Pay attention to the loading icon that my cursor turns into. That indicates I can't do anything. If you don't know how adventure games work, that's how they work. Basically, the bowl won't appear until I sit down, but once I sit down, I lose control. I'll take hints now. Hi, Red. There actually is art over there. Let's see. Painters of a field, a cottage, and a field in autumn. I am pleased to report that this is the art of someone in perfect mental health. How do you know that? Okay, he comes back in whenever he hears something. There's something the game told you was silent. I'm trying to think now. I don't remember being told something was silent. But let's send him back outside. It's strange, but I have no memory of eating the food I ordered. Oh, funny that. Though memory can play tricks on you, so it can. You know, in my role as a psychiatric health practitioner, I always encourage honesty for my patients, cleansing oneself of untruths being the most surefire path to mental well-being and all that. So with that in mind, I may ask, do you know what might have happened to my meal earlier? It is possible that a vampire ate it. Never mind then. Alright, send him outside. I don't recall anything telling me something was silent, but... I mean, I don't even have an item here that makes me think, oh boy, I should use that on that, you know? Like, well, at least this just doesn't trigger him to go back in immediately. Can't see an immediate use. Burn the table, burn the stool, burn the tankard, burn the other stool. I've technically answered. Oh god, he got back in. Okay. Buggers got away, so they did. Okay. Obviously the table does something. It's not an item. Oh, hold on. Why the vulture? They're in another room. Let me try the snake. Something I was told was silent that's in this room and isn't the items of my inventory. Tavern dweeb, okay. Nothing there. We have seen the vampire, Parker. Explore all your options. Alright, back to using items on other items. Actually, what does my manuscript even say? I don't know. This is my available actions. Use all your... Oh, you mean like my other action commands. My sprite is glitching out. I'm being consumed by his fatness occasionally. I'm getting a mix of hints from people that know what's going on and people that don't know what's going on. That's very confusing, actually. I mean... That's not alive. Though maybe my purity of heart could bring it to life if... Oh, no. Blast it! The superstitions of this village are rubbing off on me! Yeah, putting a tankard of ale on a table involves superstitions now. I mean, there's the give command. I'm trying to... No, giving doesn't work to inanimate objects. I get it. Move rotted stool? That's gonna make noise. Yep, see? That doesn't work. Oh, maybe I can move table. Shit, I didn't think about that. Use table didn't do anything. Use table should do it if move table does it. Come on. Come on! If move table does it but use table doesn't, I'm going to be very upset. That's a little... I know it's an adventure game, but that's too specific. Though I guess moving it is more precise than using it. Oh well. Move table. There we go. So that's how it's done. A rotating table, engineered to not make a sound as it spun. Oh, I didn't realize it was soundless. I guess it doesn't make a sound, but I just thought there wasn't a sound effect there. Nah, please don't tell the other customers, please. Hoxton means well, he just means well, we'll also design elaborate means to steal from our customers. I have thoughts on this both as a paying customer and as a studier of strange behavior. But first and foremost, as a gentleman, I must have my revenge. Okay. Well, we do have food coming, so let's have a sit down. Adventure games are adventure games. I don't? Okay. Let's get some food. Whoops. Sit down before I eat. There we go. Why not? Well, what do we want to do? What exactly? Okay, I'm just gonna take up the L. Hello. Nah, did you put my beer here, love? Good thinking. Less distance for me to walk, so it is, so it is. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah. Hoxton! Ugh. So right, love. I am fine. Right as rain. So I am, so I am. That's why I couldn't sit down there. I think I will stay here a while, though. Oh, Hoxton. I wonder how Brian's getting on at uni. So I do, so I do. Well then. Good. How you doing? It's just a gut now. Hoxton? Yes. You are on the floor. So I am. So I am, so I am. So I am. He appears to be deep in thought. Good. I'm just walking through them. Any thoughts, Crone? Hello, friend! Would have been a great game over. You could sit there, though. What? I think I missed the joke there. Probably could sit on the stomach. Oh, can I take the... Can I take the, take that. Well, he isn't using it. Cool. You know, that was just a tankard of ale. I could have bought that. I actually had that already, so... What exactly was the point of this? He'd sit on you, silly Dirk. Oh, okay. What was the point of all this? Will Hoxton be alright? I think we both might both be past that point. But if you mean, will he stand back up? Then, yes, eventually. If it's of any interest, my practice does run a very reasonably priced relationship therapy treatment. It would involve you both coming to London, but I think you'll find the expense worth it to experience the cutting edge of the Empire's fightings. I've never considered anything like that before. But with the way things have been with me and Hoxton, we barely speak to each other. We repress our emotions. Problems come up and we just ignore them. I see, I see. In that case, I regret to say there is nothing British couples therapy can teach you. You see, to evolve our techniques mastered. Oh, that's pretty appropriate. Oh, what a relief. What a relief, rather. Okay. I guess I'm not getting food anymore. What did that accomplish exactly? I mean, I took him out of the picture, I guess. Like, he's not going to go anywhere now. Hooray, the table is mine. Can you do anything with his... Oh, broken wood? Oh, there is broken wood. Still late. I can't see an immediate use. Pick it up. I mean, pick up still late. There we go. Cool, now I can stake their son in the heart. Excellent. I'll take care of the vampire issue. Pick up Hoxton. Would you like me to help you up, my good man? No, thank you. That's good, because I probably can't lift you. Broken wood for the chain. Alright, well, I guess that'll help. Maybe? I don't know why I have lard either. Adventure games, man. Let's save before going up. So I don't know if that room is safe to save in. By the way, if you're wondering how long this game is, I think it was beaten like an hour and a half by like some person on YouTube before. This is like one full playthrough of this game. Oh, let's make it 2. Let's give him garlic. Here you go. Unless that's a key to this thing, I don't think it's going to help me. Sorry. Surprised he has no reaction to the garlic, but okay. Speaking of which, it's a key. Kind of. Use stool leg on chain. What are you doing? I thought this might free you. Why? Lateral thinking? I guess not. I guess we can use the lard. Let's try lard on Byron. Lie on stick of lard, Byron. What did I just do? I'm going to apply lard to your body now. Living under the same roof as the chef kind of already beat you to that. No, I'm going to rub you. What? It's an attempt to reduce friction. You're not reducing friction between us at all. I have explained myself poorly. Maybe I should think more specifically about where to apply this lard. Okay. Let's do it on the chain itself then. Young man, I'm going to use this lard to lubricate your shackle, thus gaining your trust and creating the environment of mutual respect that will be vital for your treatment. Do you always dictate people's emotional responses to your reactions? Well, yes! It saves me a huge amount of time. Alright, now let's just apply this lard. Try wiggling it out. It worked! It worked rather well. Now let's... I'm finally free! Free of this stupid house! Free of the stupid village! Free of you stupid, ignorant mortals! Fat bat. Oh my word! You're an actual vampire! Vampires are real! My entire understanding of science is wrong! Righto then! That's right! I'm a damn vampire! A bloodsucker! An undead fiend! Enemy to all God-fearing good people! Oh, crumbs! Don't hurt me! Yes! He turned into a bat! I will have to significantly revise my book! I guess you will. Let's see, anything come of that window breakage? Let's see here. Let's look at the window. Smashed to pieces. Just like my long-standing theory of vampires being a superstition. Shame that. That's the worst thing here, right? Okay, let's see. Nothing else to... Well, wait, hold on. There's a globe right here. Let's look at globe. Ah! Every boy's bedroom should have a map of the world. Here's vague Eastern Europe, and here's just a lot of blank space labeled places we can't go on account of the vampires. Vampires really make you stay at home, huh? Keep you local. What's happened? I heard... where is he? Oh no! Oh no! The chain! The window! You! What have you done? What have I done? The cheek of it! It was you, sir, who categorically failed to impart on me before the session that your son was a vampire. I repeatedly told you he was a vampire. Yes, but I didn't believe you. You said you were an expert on delusion. On the superstitious capacity of the uneducated mind. I had no way of knowing your ignorant drivel was factual, and you should have mentioned it was. Bad form, you person whose fault this is. We have such an unlikable main character, holy shit. I suppose you're right. I ruined everything. This bad is... I feel bad for him. Ah, yes! Well, glad you see reason. I wasn't actually expecting you to agree with me, since it was me with the lard and freeing him there, but... Anyway, what's important now is that we figure out a plan to proceed. Now rest assured, I've had patients run before, and the most important thing is... hello? What do I tell my husband? What do I tell all of them? Oh, Byron, we'd already lost you, hadn't we? Now, I have to remind you that I have no patients ever lost. They're simply in a state... Get out. Get out of my tavern. Out of my village. Forget I ever came here. Don't talk to anyone on your way. Go back where you came from. It's not safe here anyway. It's time to finally sort this out. Leave before my diagnosis is complete. Give up on a patient. Not talk. Sorry, my good man. Not one of those things is my style. And take heart, young Byron. Vampire or no, I shall not rest until I get you the help you need. I mean, I might rest. You know, periodically. 5-minute bursts sort of thing. Keep my strength up and all that. I will take a full half hour for lunch if I work more than 5 hours. That's just psychologist's union rules, Byron. I'm sure you understand. I'm thinking a sort of plowman's lunch might hit the spot. Does your parents' tavern serve that sort of thing? You know what? I'll ask them. Fucking hell. We said the worst character. And I kind of love it. What exactly did I do this for, though? I don't really understand. Oh, right, the table leg. Adventure game logic. Cause absolute destruction to get a piece of wood. I love adventure game logic is so amazing though, because it's like, how would I know that would have gotten me a piece of wood? Hello, pal. Oh, did the barman walk past you? Saw him a few seconds ago. Had a worried look of a man trying very hard not to have a worried look about him. Where did he go? Far into the pub, place where our resident vampire hunter does business, which can only mean one thing. The vampire hunter! Order nachos. Was he carrying nachos? No! We might need an alternative theory. Perhaps I should investigate. Do you know where the toilets are? Be warned! I do not. Nobody does! Good night, Beerus. Alright, that was... Alright, talk to Hoxton. Nope, he's still just lost in thought. Okay. Well, we've greatly reduced the number of items in my inventory somehow. Oh, actually, never mind. I just scrolled weird. Save. Let's see. You know, I couldn't pick up these bottles earlier, but... I mean, he left. Let's grab these bottles. I'm suddenly overwhelmed with a strong sense of guilt. Clearly the prospect of individual theft, no doubt. And no other reason. Okay, did I actually... Does that mean I didn't take... Okay, so I didn't take them. I don't know if we need to take them. I noticed at one point he said that they were actually... If we look at them again, for instance. Upside amount of the drinks served here are things I prescribe. So he knows these beverages, I guess. Which could be useful. Let's go talk to the chef and see how he's doing. Farewell. I just wanted to come in and say goodbye. See you later. Alright, Alright, back here then, I guess. I don't know if we can actually leave the tavern right now. Was foolish of you not to come to me first. Foolish, but understandable. I offer no judgment here, only solutions. Luckily, I have already a certain nesting location. Come morning, he will be sleep. I will approach. Process will be painless. For him, I mean. For you and husband? I imagine horrible morning. Strong emotions. Recommend vodka. I don't know how to tell him, Hattie. As in all things, I favor direct approach. But I clarify, I have literally no friends. If it brings comfort, they may say to think of it as test of faith. Faith in what, Hattie? Whatever's up there to keep us safe, it clearly doesn't apply to this village. It's probably just as well we burnt down the church for all the good it did us. For all the good any of it did us. Personal belief notwithstanding, isn't wise town to do that in. The crucifix works. Would hate to be the one to put stake through your heart one day. You're an efficient killer, Hetty. It'd be more than I deserve. I say. Bit heavy, wasn't it? Yeah, this vague Eastern Europe is how we roll. Fair enough. What was that conversation you just had with the bartender? Confidential. I believe it directly concerned a patient of mine. One I intend to find and treat before the night is out. Patient? You really are not in hunting game, are you? I am a world-renowned psychoanalyst, and Byron is a troubled young man in need of help. Agreed. But what help is small badger of bookwards? Help for him cometh of stake. Help for soul. Help him from harming community. His father see this. Arrogant stranger should learn to see it too. I can't accept that there's no other way. I feel like we're not doing this out of a sense of wanting to help Byron, but more of like a, no, I cannot fail. I have helped all my patients. My ego will not accept failing this patient. My name is Ego. I have one. My skills can help Byron reform. Go against his vampiric instincts. There's a wealth of options modern science can provide. Medication, hypnosis, aversion therapy. Why I could make thought of drinking a living creature's blood as revolting him as eating earwax. Vampires don't eat earwax, do they? At risk of jeopardizing ruthless bad girl image, please do not get self-killed pursuing this. Return from where they came from. Talk nonsense for money. Forget you know of this world. I beseech you, tell me where Byron is. You said that you'd already figured out where he'd go. What harm is there in telling me? Let me try and help. Apart from you, very little. After killing you, he has made the abandoned nest, but is unlikely. Would still perform my duty at dawn. Still get paid either way. And yet... Yes? Yet I do not know at all what to. Madame, I cannot abandon my patient. I swore an oath. Have oath too, Badger. You in my village. Village I protect. Have protected since I was barely older than Chick. I could tell you where to go, how to find creature, but willingly send you to die at its fang is not option to me. Unless you take precautions, protect self, take standard issue vampire gear with you. Sounds splendid. Suit me up. Will not be giving you mine. We'll need it later to vanquish Byron and step over your drained corpse. But if you gather 3 essential pieces of equipment, steak, silver cross, and garlic, then conscience would rest easier if told you what you want to know. Rather, a sort of scavenger hunt, like when I was a boy. See, this is attitude that causes me to think you will die. She's not wrong. So if I bring you a wooden stake, a silver cross, and some garlic, you'll tell me where I can find Byron. As long as short of it. Sincerely hope I not come to regret this. Okay. Why would one need a stake? Wooden stake through heart is best known way to keep vampire down for good. Decapitation is work, but most would rather not deal with the mess. Immolation is work, but do not want more torch buildings in village. Stake, in opinion, is always way to go. This is barbaric. I'll fetch one of these things, but I want it known that I have no intention of ending this young man's unlife. Do not believe you will have choice in moment. It's okay, though. Doubt you can hit hard under pressure. You'll probably die without harming hair on Byron's head. Do not feel good on agreeing to this on reflection. What purpose does garlic serve? I already have that. I kind of have a stake, the table leg. Garlic is natural repellent for vampires. Hunter technique is to place it strategically to drive creature into quarter position. For you, I mainly recommend carry as... Oh, I skipped that line. It's a rather insulting reason. I see you drop manuscript pages 3 times in time you have been in room. Though some mistakes do happen, there's no shame in erring on the side of caution. Don't worry, I can actually catch that line by looking back at the feed. I just need to give it a moment to catch up. Let's go see what I missed. So, do you guys ever, assuming you're right-handed, do you guys ever hover your middle finger over the right-click when you're left-clicking? And sometimes your middle finger gets a little lazy and it accidentally right-clicks? That advanced the dialogue for me. That's why I skipped. That's okay, though. Let's see what I missed. What was the line? Okay, the line I missed was... burp. Oh. What purpose does garlic serve? Garlic is... let's see. That line I read... For you, I mainly recommend carrying it as extra backup in case you drop crucifix like stumpy-headed baby. Oh, that was the line I missed. Basically, in case he drops the crucifix. Clicks by itself whenever you're dragging something? Oh, that's annoying. That's especially annoying. Does the cross have to be silver? Very much, yes. All creatures of darkness revile sight of Christ. But wooden crucifix can be wrenched from hands of hunter and destroyed. This is best case scenario where hunter gets to keep hands. Combining crucifix shape with silver's property of inhibiting vampiric powers is absolute best defense against undead threat. I see. Did you know psychoanalysis are sometimes called alienists? You not look like alien hunter to me. I found an item. Well, hand it over then. I not just take word for it. Done enough jobs with deferred payment to not fall in that trap. Okay, so we might... Farewell. Okay, let's see. Does this actually count? Does the stool leg count as a steak? No. I think I need to sharpen it then, somehow. Oh, there's knives, actually. There's knives in... Well, they're dull, but maybe they work. Let me give the garlic. Good. You have obtained garlic. Is less battle effective than silver, but is much more cost effective. Alright, that's step 1. What about that crucifix? Oh, hello, snake. Why did you show up? Be warned, traveler! Be warned that what you seek is shrouded in flames! Flames that burn so that all who dare to plunder from them will be met with pain! Be warned! Yes, thank you. Where fire is hot. I am only trying to help! What was that animation? Also, where'd the music go here? Oh, I guess because we got a sad scene. It just... Oh, you know, though. Exit stage left. That was good. How about this cranometer? It looks like I could grab it. No? I mean, it looks like I could clamp down and grab something without burning yourself. No? Alright, fair enough. What if I took out the fire with the Tankard of L? No? Okay. Well, alright, I'm out of ideas here. Oh, how about hearing about the werewolf hunters now? Huh. I suppose if you take on vampire, you will be dead soon. Very well, I tell. We are a coalition of ancient orders who came together with one singular goal, to eradicate supernatural beings off the face of the earth. In time, we realized singular goal should also be expanded to include having food in belly. Thus territories were grown up and rules established for payment. Now no monster hunter work for free. No more pro bono work. No, I still do that on the side. I just do no work for free. And the werewolf hunters refused. They put helping those in need ahead of profit, just like me and Byron. Correct. Though don't be so quick to paint them as heroes of town. Not convinced werewolves are as big a threat as they paint. Think about it. I am vulture person. You are badger person. Is becoming wolf person on full moons really have much impact? My unfiltered opinion. Werewolf hunters. Kind of terrible peoples. That's a good point, actually, in this world. Now, don't go tell anyone I told you union business. The agreement also increased scope of who our agents could hunt. Oh my. Oh, and you indeed, small man. I'm in trouble finding a steak. They are specialized items, generally only purpose-made, and available to those in Monster Hunter Union. If peasants ever have need, generally improvise, sharpen spare firewood, bits of old furniture. Does not need to be fancy, just pointy. Where might I find a silver cross that's not currently engulfed in flames? Everyone in town likely has one. Very doubtful any of them will part with it, though. It's almost as if you don't want one to confront this vampire. What could give you this idea? Alright, so maybe the Silver Cross is at a loss, and I need to go find a different one? There are other people, so... Let's drop a save. Why are you still here? We should talk about what happened upstairs. There's nothing to say. I thought I could keep an undead monster chained up in my home. You proved me wrong. I suppose in a way I should thank you. You forcibly ripped the scales from my eyes. Shouldn't you be more concerned? Your son is missing. I am concerned. Concerned for the entire village. 3 years ago, more than half of our population got turned. Most of our children. Now, thanks to me, it could all happen again. And for what? Because I was trying to save someone who was already lost to us. Oh, trust me, I'm very concerned. Just to let you know, I intend to find and help Byron. Why? No one asked you to get yourself killed. On the contrary, you asked for my help. Right there by that staircase. And when Dr. Ego Goodmind, BHD, makes a commitment to a patient, he dashed well follows through. Are you aware of the Hippocratic Oath, my good man? I've heard of it. Well, I was very much not allowed to take that. So I wrote my own, even more unbreakable one. Wow. I will find your son, and I will give him the cutting-edge psychiatric treatment he deserves. And I will do it with or without your help. And I'll get a good few chapters for my book while I'm at it. That's what's important. I didn't click the cross? Oh. Oh, fair enough. I'll try again then. What do you mean you weren't allowed to take the oath? Oh, oh my goodness, is that the time? Is that the time? Oh, what is the time, my good man? Probably about 11? Oh, as I expected. It is indeed the time. It is that time. I really must be going over to elsewhere. We went elsewhere. He just started walking off on his own. Why are you still here? You must know your son. Where do you think Byron's likely to phone off to? I knew our son. I don't know anything about the nesting habits of vampires. Handy by the fireplace is who you go for that expertise. I feel responsible for Byron's current predicament. Well, that makes sense because you did it. I mean, yes. I mean, straight up, you undertook the action that made his escape happen. Quite. The arrogance you displayed coming into the situation thinking we were all ignorant. When in fact it was... Yes, all right. As I said, I'm somewhat responsible, and that is why after thinking long and hard, I've decided to make an apology. It is my first time doing one, so be gentle. My good man, I am apologize. How did I do? I feel like I rather nailed it. I'm getting back to work. I am apologize. How about the chef? Anything new for the chef? I'll do the so I just clicked the wrong pixel. I did not click correctly. Fair enough. I guess I'm really done with the chef. He does not give a shit. He's working on his trip surprise, and that's that. Alright, so... Actually, wait, I do need to go back in there thinking about it. And you're still just... Yeah. Hi, Crone. Anything new from you? Hello, Confident! Do you know where the toilets are? Oh, no, we feed this dialogue. I don't know why I can repeat it. Just to increase the spoops about the toilet situation. Can I leave? Blast! I don't have any idea where that vampire flew off to. Not yet. Alright, so I think I see what we're doing. Let's see if I'm right. Save. Too much to work with. I don't know if that means I couldn't... Okay. So I'm thinking we need to sharpen the stool leg with those knives, but the knives are blunt. Well, let me get the other thing first. Try clicking just the knife. Can I do that? Oh, I can. Look at that. Never mind. If this knife is so blunt, why not sharpen it? Me? Did Leonardo stretch his own canvases? Did Alexander feed his own horse? Doing my own grunt work would take away from the full focus my work demands. That's what assistants are for. I suppose I see your point. I scarcely know how my business even functioned before I hired my reading glasses caddy. So, reading glasses caddy? Huh. So, where is your assistant? Thanks to these cheapskate landlords, it's currently no one. There's some pirate who used to help out, but then he went off to university. Can I help? Ouch! It doesn't seem so blunt to me. If you don't start bleeding just from being in a room with it, then it's too blunt for my purposes. Alright, fair enough. So that means I could totally use the knife. I don't mean on my hand, I mean like... Use... Stake. Knife. Okay, guess not. I'll just take the knife then. If I promise to sharpen this knife, may I please borrow it? Knock yourself out! Now that reminds me, I had a meat tenderizer I need to replace too. You want it? Oh, but I really shouldn't. I really shouldn't, but I never could resist a free inventory item. Huh. Let's look at it. A stainless steel meat tenderizer. The spikes seem to have become worn down with use. What about using them together? No? Okay. Well, I have all sorts of things now. Let me leave the room, I guess. Let me walk back in to leave. What the hell was that animation? Remember, we can't save the kitchen or we'll crash. Let's go and grab the other thing I need then, I guess. While I consider what to do with the knife. Alright, let's try this again. Use... chronometer specifically on the cross. There we go. I knew I had a good idea there. I'm loath to abuse specialized medical equipment in this way, but... needs must, I suppose. No! Dash it all! I got the cross, but my faithful craniometer... it didn't make it. Farewell, old friend. Your last measurement was your finest. Oh, we got the cross. Red hot silver cross. Nice. Hi, I have the cross, I guess, but it's really hot. It's probably fine. How are we holding this then? I need to show them I have it, right? The power of Christ compels you! The power of Christ compels you! No? Not even a little? Most unexpected. This is the vampire hunter, not the vampire ego. I know it's easy to mix it up, but... oh wait, hold on. This might be considered strange action. Luckily I'm expert in the ways the mind can be fooled and have the perfect cover. Gosh, I certainly do love dunking this biscuit into this tea. Was that... is our pants steaming? There, that would probably did the trick. Yeah, there you go, see? The crucifix is small and very thin. I'm lucky it didn't melt into flames, especially since silver's kind of a soft metal. There. Well. Right, that's a silver cross. It's ready to go. We got some garlic. Now I gotta figure out how to sharpen this knife. Give? Oh yeah, that's right. I need to use the give option. So many options. So little time. Give. Nah, you have obtained usable silver cross. Not only acquire your single most important weapon in fight with vampire, but also demonstrating resourcefulness, which is the second most important weapon. So this counts as 2 of the 3 necessary items. Now you're demonstrating back chat is opposite of weapon. Is get you killed. Okay. Use knife on leg. The knife might be too blunt for delicate food preparation, but it might still help me sharpen this chair leg into a weapon. Outstanding! Seems the old adage is true. Anyone can whittle. Alright, that was easy. Easier than I thought it would be, actually. Even if I don't intend to hurt any vampires, I'm still comforted to know I'm now 1 corner closer to being able to take a camping trip. Oh, excellent. Alright, here you go. A crude but perfectly functional wooden stake. I'm impressed. And I'm sure the rest of the stakes you have acquired are just as good. You don't just have this one, right? Good. Alright. You have all necessary equipment. I'm convinced. Well, I will disclose location of vampire. You have till sunrise to do what it is you do. After that, I come and do what I do. If you are a vampire then too, I do it to you as well. Understood? Understood. You make your points quite concisely. So where is the chap? An old clock tower, I have no doubt. Remarkable. And if I may ask, what technique did you use to deduce this? I imagine you've developed some sort of formula over the years. Environmental factors, extensive profiling of vampire behavior, tireless study of... No, went out for a smoke earlier and saw him fly a tower. Have no idea what anything you just said meant. I'm just gonna write that down. Ah! You know, I'm beginning to suspect Vampire Hunter may be less of a valid job description, more of an empty title with no regulations in place to ensure its use by the reputable or qualified. Is this so? I would stake my reputation as a psychocranial behavioral science practitioner on it. Be careful, small man. Your ways are London ways, learnt in universities, from books and career talkers. Our ways were forged in fires of unrelenting terror. You think you know better in one night of knowing such things exist? Come tomorrow, you'll see that I do. Yes, he may have fangs, and the ability to turn from a bat into a smaller sort of bat, but Byron still has a mind. And there's one thing Dr. Eagle Goodmind, PhD, knows it's how to. You make points not concisely. I'm getting some sleep now. Continue monologuing if you wish. I'd probably not wake. Well, that just wrecked my flow. On to the clock tower. She's just sleeping now. I was actually going to try to sharpen... So the meat tenderizer has spikes on it. I thought we could maybe sharpen the knife between the spikes. Did not work. Was not a thing. Sleep therapy is not exactly my wheelhouse. Fair enough. Well, I guess we're pretty set. So let's see. Oh, he got up. Amazing. I don't think he could manage that for another few hours. I told you to leave. I do apologize for not complying, but you must understand. No, I wanted to say I'm glad you didn't. Do you really think you can help him? I'm not sure what I think anymore, but I know that I have to try. It's more than we've done for him. God be with you, Dr. Goodmind. We're given way too much faith. I didn't think I had any faith left. I almost resent you for proving me wrong. Please come back, both of you. What about you, Fatty? Truth be told, I've never been much cop at this father thing, or been a good husband, or even a good innkeeper. I try to change, but it's hard. I realize now that after the amount of chances my family's given me, I owe one to Byron. And while I'm telling truths, and now he attacked me. I provoked him. So I did. Said cruel things. Tried to cast him out. The idea that I might never get the chance to apologize. Bring our son home, Boyle. We're getting dramatic moments here. I know hiring Hattie was the sensible thing for Bexleys to do. So it was. But how will we live of ourselves? Oh, you got extra dialogue after the first time? What will I say to him if you can actually bring him home? Guess that's for you to figure out and for me to find out. Is the chef's also out here for some reason, so talk to him here, I guess. Bexley just came clean to all us about Byron, and I am, for one, am ecstatic. He never went to university. He never made the successful escape for the village I've always craved. Plus, I might get my sweet chef back. It also got me thinking. Vampires drink the blood of innocent people, right? What if that's just a lack of options? I've started looking into blood-based recipes, and there's a wealth of exciting cooking opportunities I've never even considered before. I feel even more inspired than I did earlier when you gave me that turnip. Think of it, a whole new untapped demographic. Vampires coming in from miles around to taste my thrilling new creations. Why, that's brilliant. It could be the perfect non-violent solution to your community's problems. Or my problems of still being part of this community. I'm going to be rich! Well, vampires do typically have a lot of money. I mean, how many have castles, after all? Nah, providing you bring me back my real-life vampire to taste test for me, of course. I shall see what I can do. He actually has a point. A lot of vampires tend to be in money. Hurry up and bring my Byron, Ego! I need to start my rocket research! It's his Byron, huh? What do you have to say, Snake? You are warned, traveler! You'd best remember that when you're writing that book of yours. It must have been frustrating to have me ignore so many of your warnings. Nonsense! That's the whole reason I does them! Nothing stokes healthy curiosity like a good warning. It's the only way things change, and this village needed a beacon. It actually sounds rather wise in a crazed sort of way. I told years, mate. Professional tavern crone. I told yours, mate. Be warned, traveler! Dawn's coming eventually with a vampire hunter with it! You best get a move on! Fair enough. I love this frickin' MIDI song. Listen to this fucking guitar rocking out. I guess we're ready to go. Let's save first, though. I feel like we're hitting the finale at this point. So long, my friends. Once more I venture into the unknown. Will I return to you? Maybe. Can my treatments rescue this young man? Maybe! I can no longer claim to have all the answers. Most of the answers, certainly. I had accurate answers to fairly much everything up to learning the existence of supernatural. So to clarify, I would say that I have all the answers with the specific caveat that knowledge pertaining to vampires represents a hole in my academic lexicon, one which I am actively working to close, mind. This heroic speech got away from me, so for now, I will just say, maybe the last time, farewell. Nice young man. It's really unfortunate he's almost definitely going to die. Oh, hella. Sucks because my crusade for vampires idea was actually good. Hey now, there's still a chance my son can be saved. So there is. 50 to 1 odds on the doctor surviving an encounter with my vampire son. Any of the takers? The betting tables are open, so they are. Good grief. Alright, here we are. We got to the part Castlevania where we gotta climb a clock tower. And we'll probably get knocked off by Medusa heads, but it's all good. We'll climb back up. What do we got? Every cog in the mechanism seems to be a slave to this one. The head of the beast, as it were. Honestly, this feels like a Castlevania song, too. Wait, it's a head specialist. Maybe I shouldn't make decapitation references. I don't see any cogs missing from the mechanism. Clearly, this engineer had more cogs than they knew what to do with. An extra cog, huh? Presumably bottomless pit. Let's see. What an unnerving feature! Yeah, kind of. Why is it there? Debris. Blast! Rubble from the partly collapsed tower is blocking my way up. Fucking well on it with the meat hammer thing. That's my idea. Incendiarizer. Attack the debris! No, okay. I don't think that'll be strong enough to stop the gears moving. Oh, I need to stop the gears. Well, the meat tenderizer is probably the most solid piece of equipment we have. If that can't stop the gears, then what can? Maybe the other gear? Pick up. I think I'm already enough gear. What does that mean? Okay, let's see. Can we psychoanalyze the cog? Psychoanalysis really only applies to people. That's fair. Talk to it? Doesn't look talkative. Alright, so we have our path blocked. I think we need to stop the gears. What can we do to stop the gears in our inventory? Let's see. Use lighter. No, that's not going to do it. I mean, maybe the knife could, but... Jam really blunt knife into cog. That sounds promising. Excellent thought. I could jam with the gears of my trusty nut. Ah. Well, we have a definitely blunt knife now. I don't think I can return this now. Yeah, I'd say it's definitely blunt. Use wooden stake and cog. Aha! I prevented the clock from turning, thus delaying dawn indefinitely. That was my original plan, wasn't it? Huh. I hope having a definitely blunt knife is okay, because I think that was optional. Actually, it is still kind of spinning, so I'm guessing I could still break it if I need to. I guess what am I trying to accomplish now then? I mean, it slowed it down. I didn't even jam anything else in. Okay, we've jammed it enough. Now what? Let's see. As I said to the patient who insisted on folding the envelopes in my office into decorative origami dragons, I'd much prefer it to stay stationary. What the fuck? Okay. Let's see. Use climb up cog. Here we go. Here I go. Though I dare say physical education is one of my more neglected areas of study. I suppose I will just have to still my calf muscles into enduring just as well as my mind. Oh, good gracious, this is terrifying. My mind's not enduring it well at all well. Okay. Climbed up that way. Can we die here? No, I guess we're just climbing. Easier than it looks, I guess. At least for the moment. There's a lever there. I can't see an immediate use! Didn't use the lever. Look at lever. I wonder what this controls. I don't see the immediate use. Yes, it's called moving into the down position, dumbass. Alright, use move lever. Pull lever! Okay, cool. What did that actually accomplish, though? Oh. I'm not really sure. I am standing on top of the gear somehow, though. Not sure how I'm doing that. What did that accomplish? Let's go back down. Yeah, wood is... I guess the wood worked because it was thicker, I suppose. Please go down. Can I go back down? Okay, I was wondering if I need to go back to the previous screen. It does not appear to be the case. Alright, so if we can't go back to the previous screen, that means whatever we need to do with the lever is on this screen. So what does that mean? I was hoping that would stop the bell from ringing too. What does that accomplish? Doesn't look like anything's changing up here. Let's see. Look at chain. A sturdy-looking chain. Its purpose isn't clear with the tower's current state of disrepair. Pull. It's ordinary. Exciting. Can we, like... Nope. Not gonna throw it? Okay. The chain. Yes, I see it. Use chain? It's out of my reach. Maybe there's some way to lower it. Oh, maybe is that what the lever does? Let's see. I could have sworn nothing changed when I pulled the lever, but maybe it actually did lower down. If it did, its position... Oh yeah, it did move, okay. Its position moved down a bit. Salvation! Egress from this clockwork hell! Oh, I see. Can I, maybe... I'm concerned it's too slippery to grab my bare hands. Alright, let's use the... I don't know... Crucifix? Use silver crucifix to slice down chain. Good thought! But I doubt this flimsy string it's attached to could support my weight. Yeah, my thoughts exactly. What about the garlic? It's a chain of garlic. Yeah, that works. How do we even... Oh, I guess we use the pole to get up there. Fucking... Alright. That's amazing that that was actually any less durable, or any more durable than the string, but okay, sure. Let's save and go up the ladder. Oh, crumbs, that's loud. Byron! Byron, I've come to complete your treatment. You may have noticed, I don't especially want to hear from you. Pardon? Go back where you came from and leave me alone! I think you said we'd be implode! Byron! Plode is not a real word, you are confused! There is no way you thought I said that! It's fucking... Why does a bat with sensitive hearing want to hang out right here, of all places? Alright, let's see here. Thankfully, I can save on most screens. Alright, let's see. Look at Bell. Byron's using it to block out my wisdom! Well, we gotta stop that now, don't we? Ow! Ouch! Ouch! That's loud. It's almost as if I don't want you anywhere near me! It's out the window. It's, awfully high up! I would imagine. What else is there to look at? If anything, the beam. There's the beam. A sturdy wooden beam. I wonder why it is this beam seems important enough to be described out loud, when none of the other beams I've encountered thus far have been. Mysteries of the mind. Though I should write that down as a book title. Okay, so let's use meat tenderizer on beam. Okay. It's not exactly close, so I can't exactly do... Oh, well, maybe if I use lighter? No? Okay. What can I do in this situation? Use manuscript to bell? Had it with paper. Turn it down. Yeah, we can't approach because of the loud bell. I'm going to be hearing ringing for days. It's like a passable wall of pure sonic discomfort. Let me try a few things first. I think my eardrum just burst. Ooh, that'd be bad. Just take care of Alan Bell. No. Nope. What about this deafening blunt knife? There must be a reason I broke it. But I don't know what reason that is. Okay, all the basic options don't work. Let me think. Can I psychoanalyze for this distance? No. Alright, I think our eardrum... We have 3 burst eardrums, even with only 2 ears. That's how bad our eardrums burst, that we grew a 3rd one just to have it explode too. That's not great. I can't see an immediate use. Okay, can't climb out the window, go up higher, and get on the beam. That was my next bet. Use beam. can't reach it unaided. Okay, that's a hit. Can't reach it unaided. Got it. Can I go back down? I am allowed to go back down. Not that I really can go anywhere, but I can definitely go back down. Let's see. Double checking. There doesn't seem to be anything else to click. Bell, beam, window. That's about it. And ladder, I guess. This one's tricky, I was told. Let me look at my items. Oh, wait, what if I... Can I... I don't suppose... Oh, I can't attack this beam either? Okay. Yeah, I need a hint. I don't really have any decent ideas at the moment. I mean, the best hint I got was... I can't reach it unaided, so I think we need to reach the beam, but how? Can't use... I've just using items doesn't work. Or maybe if I... Move beam. It seems fixed in place. Move bell? Seems fine where it is. Maybe if I... What can you usually use a beam? You'll need to pick up something. Oh, I need to pick something. There doesn't appear to be anything to pick up on this screen. Pick up bell. I don't see that coming in handy later. Wait, pick up ladder! I do so hate getting a ladder in my stockings. Well, too bad. Use ladder for beam. I didn't realize it was a movable ladder for a minute. Get out of the way. Climb ladder! Good. Now use beam? That didn't mean climb back down. I can't reach it unaided! He climbs down the ladder to say I can't reach it. Yes, you can't, because you climbed down the ladder. Alright, hold on. Use meat tenderizer on beam. Why do you keep climbing back down? Move beam. Why? It seems fixed in place. You don't have to climb down the ladder to let me know, you know. Alright, what else can I do up here? Oh my god, why does everything make him climb back down? Fucking hell, man. It's annoying too because, like... What do you want me to do, man? Alright, let's see here. Oh, the yoke! I can climb... Okay, well, let's use yoke. I'm not above cracking a few yokes to relieve tension. Oh, but I think I need a more delicate solution. Yeah, let's get on the... Let's move to the... Move yoke. No, yeah, what? Can we... The yoke holding up the bell. Fascinating. For such a large bell, it's held in place by some relatively tiny screws. Really? Climb up. The fact it keeps climbing back down is really freaking annoying, man. Climb the yoke. Yeah? Yeah, that didn't do much. Just let you know. Let's see. The knife would have been perfect if I hadn't broken the dashing thing. Yeah. Yeah. Now what? We just... It's simply not thin or flat enough to fit into these screws. Wait, the crucifix. Yeah, it said it was very thin. The cross is very, very nearly thin enough to unscrew these pins, but it just can't quite fit. Oh, okay. Fucking meat tenderize a crucifix. The The metal's not soft enough right now for hammering to have any effect. Okay, fine. Use the lighter on the crucifix. There we go. I held the cross over the flame long enough to soften the metal. To make it hot on the end, then use the fucking tenderizer on the crucifix. There we go. I've hammered the tip into an extra thin taper. Then finally, use the goddamn flathead crucifix on the fucking yoke screws. Beautiful. The perfect makeshift screwdriver. Hey, what are you doing up there? Hey! Ah, now isn't that better? Ready to hear me out, young Byron? Hiss. Alright, cool. Let's save. So, firstly, let's look at a fatty here. He doesn't seem happy to see me. I'd best work some treatments for happiness into my spiel. Also, I'd like to note that we destroyed our crucifix, we destroyed our garlic, and we destroyed our steak. So, you know, all the stuff that protects us is gone. I don't have the time to bend this back into shape. Yeah, well, I don't think anybody has the time to bend that into shape. Look at it. Oh, you guys can't see it. Shit, because of my picture. Look at the cross. It, yeah, I don't think anybody can fix that. So, let's see. Okay. Before we start talking, psychoanalyze. Right, Byron. Right now you may only feel your only choice in life is to live in a tower and drink blood. But what if I told you you could snap out of it with willpower? Byron, you are your own way. You are in your own way. You need to not act like an awful night monster. You can do it. Silver, true. Really? That's what you've got? All that buildup? All the trouble to track me down? Willpower? Do you think I want this? Don't you think I fought this as hard as I possibly could? I'm not trying to quit that extra slice of cake after meals, Doctor. I'm a monster! Yes, well, obviously I don't mean willpower alone. Oh my. The boy has a point. How embarrassing. Let's try that again. Judge. Ooh. Before we judge... Byron. I came up here specifically so I couldn't be followed. Ugh. Fine, Doctor. Say your piece. I believe further analysis is needed before we speak again. Okay, just... By the way, I need to talk to you to mention I'm not going to talk to you right now. Let's try it again. My cross appears to be not cross-shaped anymore. I felt. Also, I lost my garlic. I used my steak to jam up some overly elaborate clockwork. So in short, you're completely defenseless. And I shall have my intellect to defend me, and the righteousness of the medical practitioner flowing through my blood. Sounds delicious. Byron, it's time to bring you back into civilization. Is that the new plan? Not to cure me of my vampire delusion? You may be correct to thinking you are a vampire, but hiding out here is by no means rational behavior. I don't know, Doc. Belfry seems like a pretty good place for a bat to me. Maybe it's you who come to the wrong place, mortal. Ugh. I've never used my analytical skills on a vampire before. I like how we always face away from him when I'm trying to talk to him. It's great. We really are part of something extraordinary here. History in the making. I look forward to seeing the results in that manuscript of yours. Which is where I assume a lot of your blood's going to spray. It's not going to be completely it's not going to be completely a messy on my first kill after all. Hold on one moment. I guess a blunt weapon isn't useless against a vampire, but... Unless, of course, you know, supernatural strength and all that. I kind of figured the knife probably would break... Yeah, so the knife would have broken here if it hadn't broken earlier, right? That's weird that they allow you to break it in two places, though. What happens if I use the Maple Cross on Byron? The power of Christ compels you! The power of Christ compels you! No, not even a little? Most unexpected. Wait, that's the same line we... I wonder if the vampire hunter was accidentally given that prompt with a crucifix, because that's the exact same line. And it didn't make any sense there. It makes more sense here, but... You want some fucking L? Okay, maybe not. Alright, let's judge. Myself. Very well. No, this is not judging. This is just... same line as earlier. I want to judge ourselves. We kind of need some judgment on ourselves. Byron, you've attacked your father. You've fled from your home. You've dishonored your family by allowing yourself to succumb to a supernatural curse. Pull yourself together, post haste. Bat up and get yourself home so you can apologize. It's a sensible thing to do. What the hell's this? Is your plan to nag me back to normality now? I don't know what that means. You know what else you don't know? How I got turned. Why I got turned to this thing. Yes, you have no problem for blaming me for it happening. Let me ask you something, Doc. How was your childhood? I don't know. Average? I'm guessing you were pretty wealthy. Got to a good university easily. Well, that's... And I'll bet you never had to make sacrifices. Thankfully not. They changed the pledge initiations the year before I went. And now you have a career telling other people like you made-up crap. And put it into made-up books. And everything in your life seems to just flow and work because you've never had to struggle. Your life's held together with silk threads and you're telling me to pull my end together. You don't know the first thing about how that's done. Why don't you go back to your fancy office in London and back to pretending that my kind don't exist? You'll obviously be happier. Blast. I really thought that thing with the crucifix and the neat tinserizer would be the hard part of this ordeal. I need to try again. Our button keeps getting weirder. Alright, alienate. Actually, wait, do we have any new dialogue? No. It's just this. Okay. Alienate Byron. What is... Byron. Visualize a sunset. A sunset would kill me. Visualize a beautiful babbling brook? Running water repels me. Visualize the love of our Lord Jesus Christ. Wait, sorry, never mind. Are you doing this on purpose? Is this how you think? This is what you think people are? I can't believe you just came way up here just to spout buzz phrases and patronize me. You're the worst person I've ever met. This is from a guy who once met someone who turned me into a vampire. Question mark. I failed. I have nothing left to say. No recourse. So you're ready to admit that there's no magic word to fix me? I suppose I am. And that you're ready to admit that you're a fraud. That you're in over your head. That you can't help me. Unless But it's so drastic. Oh my god. What is our button turned into? Listen to. What happens if I listen to myself? I've done quite enough of that for a lifetime. It's so drastic, listening to others. Tell me how you feel. What? No one's asked you that, have they? How this has been for you. Tell me about what it's like. What the hell you mean? About what it's like to transform? To crave blood? To have your father look at you with more disdain than you've ever seen? To be a prisoner in the home you grew up in? Whatever you'd like. I don't need to tell you anything. Work it out yourself. That's what you do, right? You don't need to hear about me. You already know everything. All I know is that I know nothing. Whose quote is that? I think I invented it for a newspaper article I did. Anyway, my point is, Byron, I don't know what I thought I did. I didn't know how to ask you, or how to help you. because I didn't ask. And I told you, Doc, you can't fix me. I can't. But maybe I don't have to. Maybe I just need to listen. I didn't want to hurt my family. I still don't. But my dad looked at me like I'd done something terrible. Let's see here. Oh, do I have like... Oh, there's like... Ah! These are all tricks, think about it. I'm not supposed to talk right now. Here's a question, do we want to pick bad options? Or do we want to just please go on? What's your pick? Endings? Does this game have multiple endings? Okay, let's just keep it real to the character. There are bad endings? I did save, guys. Oh, wait, what happens if... Okay, you guys don't want it. You guys want him to shut the fuck up. That's fair. He's been talking a lot all the game. Please go on. Please, go on. I think what set me off was that he didn't hate me for anything I'd done. Anything I could fix. That's what it was. But I was still me. I'm still the same son they always had. I tried to tell them. It's like they wouldn't hear me. Once they chained me up, I screamed at them. Swore! I trashed my room. I wanted them to be angry at me. But at that point, the anger had gone. What was there instead? That's the worst part. It was grief. They were mourning me while I was still there. I don't want to stalk the night. I don't want to hurt people. But if I can't go home... Dawn's soon. I'll need to move if I want to be gone by the time Hattie arrives. Byron, I can't even begin to imagine what you've been through. Your family has treated you terribly. They've needed to work hard to earn your forgiveness. And so will I. But tonight I saw that there was hope. That they can still learn to understand. Make changes, accommodations. I can't promise that it'll be easy, or fair, or there'll be any sort of catch-all solution from a textbook. But I can promise to be there for you. There with you, helping however I can. Is that really an option? For us all to just live with this? If there's a way, we'll find it. We'll work to find together. And not just you. Everyone like you. The work we could do the work we do could help prevent this from happening again. Help heal this village. Put an end to steaks and garlic. That's my promise to you as your doctor. If you'll come back with me to the tavern. I may do the funny options of the bonus after the stream, after this video is done. Byron? Doc, let's just think really frankly for a second here. You're going to need a lift back to the tavern. Ah, yes. Hold tight and keep your knees tucked in. Oh my, is that quite safe, my good man? Well, I'm a tiny bat who hasn't eaten in 4 months, proposing to carry the weight of a full-grown dude. I've literally never done this before, but... And the rankings of dumb risks you took tonight. You're alive. Did... Son! That guy's just a little tiny bat dude. And so it was, dear reader, that I decided that my business in vague Eastern Europe would not conclude with a few half-hearted interviews. I'd gone there to uncover superstition and wrong-headedness, and I suppose that is exactly what I did. My own. And with the discovery of these flaws in my own thinking came a new realization that only now, dear reader, is fully dawned on me. This book I'm writing is a bunch of harmful rot, and I'm most certainly not going to publish it. Why am I even writing this? I mean, really, who is this for? I suppose I may as well fill up the rest of the page now that I'm this far. Sausage, 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 the end. The Empirical Vampirical, Dr. Ego Goodmind, PhD. Okay, the dad almost looks like Samuel as a bat, actually, especially in this image. Yay, fats. Be warned! Tavern Croy for absolute beginners and former monster hustlers. Oh, former. Food. Ooh, blood sausage. Possibly. Ha, he's burning his manuscript. Music by Jimmy Paddock. And also Sandopolson. Yeah, one thing that's worth knowing in a lot of vampire stories is one thing that's very unique about vampires compared to most undead. They tend to have free will. A lot of them are evil anyways, but they really do have free will for undead. And it is interesting to note that that could mean you could get along with one. The end? Yeah, as far as I'm aware, this game never had a sequel. Maybe at some point in the future it might. If they feel like coming back to it. Clearly they're still active in game development. Who knows? Nonetheless, though, that was very fun. The end. Can I click? I cannot click. I think this is the end. Well, regardless, as you can see, this was not exactly a fat-for-centric game per se, but there was some hella fatties in this, so I still think this was appropriate for playing by the pound, just at a more casual level, you know? Regardless, though, let's see here. Is that really the end? Oh, I could save. I could save here. No, I won't save here. But this does indeed seem to be... Yeah, I hit right click and it's telling me yes or no. Yes. No. What? I don't know. That's probably not supposed to be there. But yeah, that was made by Scavenger. That's the group name. At least that's what your group name used to be. You didn't see this before. It's a cute little intro. But yeah, that was Terror of the Vampire. A fat for relevant game with a nice little spooky story, and I rather enjoyed that. That was very entertaining. This is not the only adventure. This is not the only adventure game this group has made, so I might check out some others in the future. But for now, that was Terror of the Vampire. I hope you guys enjoyed. Had a pretty good message, I think. Just like cheese are meant to be fat, kind of had a good message too. Interesting that. I guess they like to put a lot of good messages in their fatty games.